Hey Periscope, it's Michael again. Thanks a lot for joining me. Just wanted to drop this quick scope because I found another blind periscoper. Hopefully that flipped my camera over. Y'all was looking at me. Hey Elsa Racious, thanks for joining. Guys, I found another blind periscoper, and honestly my intentions for this and the way that I titled it was to get his attention because I want to pick his brain here on Periscope. So, hey, who is this? I know you, but I don't know you. Thanks for joining. If you guys watching the replay, obviously you can give some hearts, greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just trying to connect with this blind... TT. Oh, hey TT. Just looking to connect with this blind periscoper whose name I tagged in the title. And here's why. Because Hey was playing Minecraft earlier, and my brother's been trying to talk me into this game, and I assumed, hey, a blind person can't play it, but he's out there playing it on Periscope, so I gotta figure this shit out. What's everyone up to today while I'm waiting for him to come in here? If he comes in. I put together a webinar. Pretty awesome thing. Put together a webinar for Periscope next Tuesday, and I was, impressed that I got 10,000 hearts, and then to look at this guy, and he's got 2 million hearts. Yeah, it is cool. Follow him, because I want to see what he's doing. I know I followed him. One of my blind friends actually recommended that I watch his scope, and I'm like, hey, this is cool. So I went back and looked at some of the other scopes he was doing. Hey, Audra_, thanks for joining. So I went back and looked at this blind guy's other periscopes because, those who don't know, I am completely blind. I teach other blind entrepreneurs how to build their brand on the internet and then take that brand and turn it into live streaming. And I saw this guy and I'm like, what is he doing? He's got 2 million hearts. I gotta beat him. Turned into a personal challenge or something. I mean, the best thing about Periscope and other live streaming technologies is you can actually connect with other people. As I said, I was who I thought I was the only blind person. Well, not the only blind person on Periscope, because I can think of like 5 other blind people. But long story short, it's nice to be able to connect with other blind individuals to say, hey, how do you overcome this? Or how are you doing that? Because, I don't know all the answers. I'd like to think that I do, but I don't. So, just like you might think you know all the answers, but you should know that you don't. You might know a lot of the answers in your industry, but you're not an expert. I mean, you're not an expert. I can't say that. You're not Mr. or Mrs. Know-It-All, which is something to consider. So, as I said, look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. And you know what else is awesome is he's out doing Periscope and playing games. I gotta find out. I don't know if he's completely blind or if he's low vision, to be honest with you. I don't know much about him. I'm gonna follow him on Twitter, check out his website, do my general stalking. But he used a screen reader in one of his scopes. So I assume he's completely blind. But yeah, I'm just here trying to build some relationships, trying to build some connections, and trying to help some people better their lives. If you guys are interested in checking out what I'm doing for my teleseminar on Tuesday, then go over to my Twitter at PayOwn and subscribe to the teleseminar, so that way you get emailed an update. I'm emailing people Monday and Tuesday, and just for subscribing, you're going to get a free 30-minute consulting call with me, as well as you'll instantly get access to my audio that makes me feel ashamed now, because I was proud of it, how to get your first 100 followers and 10,000 hearts on Periscope. Now this guy, he's got 2 million hearts on Periscope and like 1,000 followers. So, you know what? Just tells me that I need to up my game. Jose, hey, do you recognize that username in my title, man? This guy, he was playing Minecraft in one of his scopes. Yeah, nice. What are you at? TT, how many do you have? Jose, he was playing Minecraft in his scopes, and then in one of his other scopes, like his most recent one, he was using voiceover. So I gotta figure out how he's doing this. No what? I don't know what you're saying no about. But, yeah, so That's what I'm doing. Trying to build relationships and connect with people and use Periscope to its advantage. 15,000 hearts, but you don't scope a lot. Yeah, I think I'm sitting at 34 or 35,000. How often do you scope? I want to hit 100K. Like, that'd be nice. I want to also hit 300 followers. So, wanting and doing are two totally different things. But the best thing about it is Periscope has given me a lot of confidence.
No, I haven't seen him around.
You haven't seen him around? Oh, okay. Periscope has given me a lot of confidence to be able and meet some people, go out there and inspire other people to get off their asses and make things happen. Just want to...
I've only done 13 in a few weeks.
You've only done 13 in a few weeks. Yeah,
Low battery. 20% phones.
My phone's going to die.
Phones. Icon participants. 6. Icon participants. Icon participants.
Yeah, 13 in a couple of weeks. That's not much. I think I'm sitting at 146 now, 146 or 148. So, I mean, I'm not doing the best. I'm not giving you guys enough value, apparently, or your fingers are getting too tired, or something. I'm sitting at 146 scopes. I've got 34,000 hearts, and I've got 295 followers. Now, I'm not complaining about that at all, because each and every one of you followers has made that possible, and you've inspired me to not give up on Periscope. But I can do better. I can do better, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So, this is just quick scope. Blind guy didn't catch your name, who played Minecraft earlier and is tagged in the title. If you happen to be watching this replay, get in contact with me on Twitter at PayOwn. It's hard to find time to scope being a... Yeah, it is. I completely understand that one. How old's your kid? Yeah, just drop me a comment. Let me know how old your kid is. Or kids if you have multiple kids. And I might give you a couple of ideas for him. 7? Well, why don't you do a scope? Ask a 7-year-old anything. I mean... that could be scary depending on you and your kid, but ask a 7-year-old anything. Yeah, kids are handfuls. I have a 7-year-old. I have a 7-year-old living with me right now. Actually, he's my brother. He's going to turn 8 on Monday. Monday he turns 8, which is awesome. Started 2nd grade last week. Has a problem with... Yeah. Hey. I have one of my guys, Spencer X. Smith, who follows me, or who, I don't even think he's following me. That's the other thing, I follow all these people, no one follows me back. But, Spencer X. Smith, he does a scope every once in a while titled Ask a 4-Year-Old Anything. Because he has a 4-year-old. And, if everything falls into place, when my son comes this Christmas and I see him, I'll do an Ask a 5-Year-Old Anything. So, should be pretty fun and exciting. But yeah, I mean, blind guy, didn't catch your name. Your handle is in my title. If you're seeing this, hit me up on Twitter at PayOwn because I want to talk with you. If you're available Tuesday, I'd like to get you on this teleseminar with me so we can do a live scoping blind, more than just one person teleseminar. Oscillations, thanks for inviting your followers. Greatly appreciate it. So what do you scope about? When you do get a chance to scope oscillations, what do you have a regular topic or? Thanks for sharing on Twitter. Hey, Misfit Junkie, thanks for joining. Glam and Peaches, thanks for joining. And Oscillations, I'm waiting to find out what you scope about when you get a chance to scope. Hey, Misfit Junkie, where are you from? What's your first name? Don't know that we've ever connected before. And if you guys hear a voice in the background, it's my phone ringing out to me. I'm completely blind. I use a screen reader to access my screen on Periscope. Soaps and body products. You've been scoping about your products. Awesome. Nice. Oscillations. If you're not following me, follow me on Twitter at PayOwn. Shoot me a reply with your website, just because I make no guarantees that I'll buy anything, but you know what? I love taking a look at what other people are doing and then providing some advice on other things they can do to increase their sales. Because ultimately, Shannon, hey, I got a friend who lives in Waxhaw, actually, right out of Charlotte. So nice to make your connection, Shannon. If you're not following me, tap that little bald-headed guy in the bottom right-hand corner and follow me if you would. I'd greatly appreciate it. My name is Michael, and I teach other blind business owners how to build their personal brand on the internet and expand that brand to live stream. Yeah, it's not too far. I think he says it's like 20 miles away or something. I've never made it there. But one of these days I plan to. I've done a lot of advertising in Charlotte, and I'll tell you what, Charlotte is a pretty responsive city to advertise in. If you're looking for a place to advertise. So, Misfit Junkie, what do you do? I assume you're in fitness. Do you coach people on fitness, or are you selling supplements, or what do you do? Yeah, direct message me. If I'm not following you, reply me, because I don't know if you can direct message me if I'm not following you. And if I'm not following you, I'll be glad to follow you, because I need to build my Twitter following. I'm slacking on it. Actually, I'm not doing too bad. Hey, Jana, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Where are you joining from? We got North Carolina in the house. Yeah, no problem. We got North Carolina in the house. Where else is everyone from? I forget where TT is from. She told me, but I forgot. Because my memory is horrible. But yeah, you know, one of my Twitter accounts is 548 followers. I've had that account for 8 years now. My other Twitter account, my primary Twitter account now has 215. I've had that account for 4 months. So, you know, I'm not doing too terribly bad. So, yeah, definitely thank you guys for joining me on this random rant. I'm trying to get the attention of a blind guy who is blind like myself. And yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. Jaman? Yeah. All of you guys, hit that little bald-headed guy in the bottom right-hand corner and follow me if you would. Trying to hit 300 followers, greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of your followers. If you guys, what do you guys do? Misfit Junkie, I missed that. If you told me what you do. But shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to Charlotte. And yeah, appreciate you guys joining me today. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about? Want to ask a blind guy anything? Ask me anything? You do digital marketing, huh? What type of digital marketing? Yeah, what type of digital marketing? Because that's such a broad category. Elsolation, thanks for coming back. Yeah, greatly appreciate you guys. Ask a blind guy anything if you want. Feel free to. I have nothing else to talk about. I already got my message out. What was that? Oh, had to reset for hearts. Awesome. Thanks a lot. That's right, you guys. If you've already given 500 hearts, then go ahead and leave and come right back, because I don't know if you knew this, but only the first 500 hearts. Helping people leverage their expertise to increase revenue. What type of people? So, you know, like small business owners? Are you talking with parents? Like what type of people? Because yeah, let's talk. Because I might have some ideas for you, and you might have some ideas for me, and that's really what this is about: is communicating ideas between each other to help both of us, well, all of us, be more productive in whatever we're doing in our business. You just started here. Let me show you something. Okay, this is what I normally read at. So fascinating is what you said. You heard that, but watch this.
Containers. Speech rate. 70, 30 icon participants.
All right, I'm going to play the last message.
Oscillations. So fascinating.
So fascinating. That's too slow for me.
50, 60, 70, 77 icon oscillations. So fascinating.
So, what mobile phones do you guys use? Do you guys use iPhones, Androids? What are you guys on? Let me know what platform you're on. Yeah, I normally do have it playing fast. I have it playing at 78%. I just slowed it down a minute ago when it was slower to 35%. Galaxy S4. You actually have a screen reader on there. Oscillations. If you just in case you want to, give yourself something new to play with.
Head oscillations. Galaxy S4.
If you head on over to your settings, scroll all the way down to the bottom, right above About, that says Accessibility. There's a screen reader at the top called TalkBack, and you can make your phone talk to you as well. So
Icon participants. Head oscillations. Do I?
yeah, just go to Settings, go down to Accessibility, and then click on TalkBack. It might, depending on your carrier, I found that some carriers remove the accessibility functionality, which is unfortunate, but I think the S4 is a good one because that's based on the Samsung firmware, and it's not very carrier branded.
Head oscillations. I've seen that. Didn't know what it was.
Yep. That's what TalkBack is it's a screen reader. The voice that you're hearing now is VoiceOver on the iPhone, which if you have an iPhone, you can go to Settings, General, Accessibility, and then VoiceOver. And there's some good tutorials there. In my personal opinion, VoiceOver on the iPhone is a more stable screen reader than TalkBack. And it's easier to interact. Now, there are some that will greatly argue that statement with me, but you know what? That's my thoughts.
Head oscillations. I've seen that. Didn't know what it was.
So, but yeah, anyone got any questions for a blind guy before I end this? Because this is really just a random scope. I do scope twice a day, 9:30 a.m. and p.m. Pacific time, when I don't fall asleep and sleep through my scopes.
Icon participants. Head oscillations. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but I scope twice a day. Appreciate you guys coming out today to talk with me. I'll do random scopes throughout the day.
Icon participants. Head oscillations. Lol.
And head on over to
Head oscillations. Lol.
twitter.com/PayOwn and click on the link to register for the webinar I'm going to be hosting on Tuesday if you want to hear about periscoping with a blind guy.
Head oscillations. No questions right now.
No questions right now. All right, Oscillations. Well, thank you. You're the #1 engager. I appreciate it. I'll give you a shout out on Twitter for engaging with me. And let me copy your name real quick.
Speech rate. Words. Head oscillations.
All right.
Head oscillations.
Is your Twitter name and your Periscope name the same?
Head oscillations. No questions right now.
Oscillations. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. If your Twitter and your Periscope are the same name, I'm going to drop you a shout out here in a minute after we get off this scope, and I appreciate you coming in.
Head oscillations. Yes, it is.
Perfect. I appreciate you coming in. I'll drop you that at reply as soon as the scope is over. Thanks for engaging. And since there's no questions,
No, you said it perfectly.
awesome. I'm going to go ahead and end this.
Participant. Five.
And thanks a lot for joining me, guys. Keep being amazing and make today the best day of your